yoked. This is very important. If you're dating, if you want to have a girlfriend or boyfriend and you're a Christian, you need to know this. Being equally yoked means there's two cows, and the cows have, I don't know how it is, but it's like a wood on both of their necks. So when they are yoked to each other, they're walking together. If one cow goes this way, this cow is going to go this way too, because they're being pulled by the other cow. If one cow stops and this cow wants to keep going, they can keep going. Why? Because this cow stopped.
Yep.
So when you have a relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend needs to have the same hunger, the same drive, and the same vision as you.
Right.
Because if you don't have the same vision, if you guys are not running the race together, one is gonna pull you back.
Yes.
One is gonna outrun you.
Yes.
It's gonna be hurting each other. You guys are pulling and tugging. It's hurting each other.
Right.
Because God is calling you to run the same race.
Amen.
So I'm not saying that if you turn to Christ and then your boyfriend hasn't turned 100% or completely, leave him. What I will say is pray and fast
Amen.
for that person. Pray that God confirms to you that this girl, this guy is for you, is your future husband. Because essentially, if you're in a relationship that it is against God's will, you're wasting your time and you're wasting their time.
I agree. And even if you are in a relationship, let's say, and they're not fully there, like you said, pray fast and make sure that the Lord confirms it to you and gives you peace to separate. Most of the times you're going to be in your flesh and you're not going to want to do that, but most of the times it's the right thing to do. But you will know it's the right thing to do even if you don't even gotta, this is going to be controversial, you don't even gotta pray, you don't even gotta fast. If this person is already tempting you to sin, have sex, do certain things,
that's very clear.
Outside, that's it. You don't need God for that. That's like blatantly God telling you, like, do you really need to pray? Do you really need confirmation when you're literally falling into sin, when you know you shouldn't be doing this?
Right.
The scripture says outside of marriage you should not covet. So when you're falling into sin with this person and they're not taking it as serious as you need to walk away from that, because you're endangering your soul. You're endangering your relationship with God, because you have that conviction, you have that fear. And so when you do it, you feel convicted. That other person is just saying, maybe we can change, but there's no conviction on their side. You need to leave that relationship, and you need to have the boldness to understand that the salvation is personal. It's individual. So you can't rely on the next person and try to fix them and try to stay with them so they can come to God and you both can be serving the Lord, when that person is showing no motives to get closer to God. Me personally, I can't do that. Like, if I'm in that situation, I love God too much for me to stay with this person, and not only am I damaging myself, but I'm also damaging them, because I'm giving them the wrong perspective on God. I'm showing them that I love them too much and I don't love my God too much.